All right, Taurus. So it's beautiful and it's straight to the point. So from lay vampire, compassion, empathy, simpatico, and kindness, but then passion from chakra wisdom. This is getting compassion from somebody unexpected for your passions. Now, passion does talk about feeling ostracized by family and friends and needing to take a stand for yourself and follow your passions. It says to follow your instincts, for you know intuitively what is right for you, but compassion specifically talks about somebody unexpected coming through, someone who you wouldn't think. All right, Taurus, here's your overall for the week. The Two of Swords, so needing to make a difficult choice. I kind of feel like too, not ignoring a situation anymore. You know, because with the Two of Swords, you know what's going on, right? It's just you're choosing not to acknowledge what is happening because the choice that needs to be made is too difficult, right? Now, in the past, the King of Pentacles. Now, definitely this could be pointing to you and your career success, right, with the King of Pentacles, but you could be dealing with another person here. But a difficult choice regarding your career, which is possible. In the present, the Knight of Cups. So, you know, I look at this and I feel like, you know, if we're talking about a work situation here with the King of Pentacles as the past coming through, you may already be successful with where you're at. But if you're needing to make a difficult choice, it may be because with this Knight of Cups, another offer is coming through. You know, now, like I said, as far as a person, though, you could be dealing with another earth sign here. You know, possibly somebody who knows how to get what they want. And they may be offering you something, because I still see you in the middle here not being able to make that choice. Oh boy. All right. So future conditions, and again, major life choices, right, with the Lovers. But, you know, this could be about a relationship, though, too. You know, I see that more with the Lovers than I do with the Two of Cups. You know, romantic relationship anyway. But again, it is making a major life choice here. But it's not that easy to do, right? You know, and then I look at your oracle cards and think, there's definitely going to be support for you, no matter what choice you make. It will be unexpected. But with passion, right, you need to follow what you love, right? What you have a passion for. Your best path to follow, the Queen of Swords. You know, and the way that I feel about that is it's not like the King of Swords where, you know, you need to think about something logically here. You already know. Like, I feel like with her compared to the King of Swords, she already has, you know, the knowledge, right? There's no need to think about something. You already have made up your mind. You've already made a choice, but you're not actually doing it. With her being your advice, it's like, you need to do this. You know, you need to just stand up here and make that choice, right? And I don't so much feel like it's you needing to be cold or harsh here. You know, I just think that it's more about you needing to stand up for yourself here. But be clear about, you know, what your intentions are. But, you know, I still see you not making this choice, or it's still being too difficult for you to do. Ooh, boy. All right. Damn. In your environment, death. And that may be why. You know, if you have another offer coming through, whether it's about work or a relationship here with death being connected to that, it's like, well, if I do that, then something is definitely going to have to be over with. And I can't go back. I can't go back once I accept that. You know, and with the Two of Swords being there, I mean, it makes perfect sense why you wouldn't be able to make that choice. Or it's not that easy to do that. You know, because when death shows up, right, it's definitely over. Your hopes and your fears, the Eight of Wands. Now, I kind of look at that and I feel like because there's the difficulty with the choice, there may be a fear here of things happening too quickly, or you making a decision too quickly, you know, or it moving on because you weren't able to make a choice, right? With the Eight of Wands, fast-moving energy, possibly communication here. It may be that, you know, there needs to be more communication, but it's not that you need more information. You know, I look at this as a hope that, you know, hopefully that things will move quickly, right? Hoping that once you make the choice, things will just fall into place, right? But the fear there would be that you're being forced to make a choice a little bit too quickly. And then coming out, damn, the Wheel of Fortune, wow. So, definitely an opportunity for better things to happen here. Maybe it's time now. Maybe it's time here to end a situation so that you can do something, or accept an offer here, something that there is love for, right? With the Lovers being there, which is possible. And then the Three of Pentacles. Now, going back to the work situation here with the Nine of Pentacles, like I said, in the past, right, you are successful where you're at. You're okay on your own. This is independence, financial abundance, right? But, with the Wheel of Fortune, is it time for, the cycle to change, right? Now, like I said, it could be that, you're okay on your own, but you have somebody coming through here making an offer. And looking at the Four of Wands connected to this, it could be about a move here. It could be about somebody wanting to build something with you, wanting to work with you, which absolutely shows up with the Three of Pentacles. But the Four of Wands is like, there is a chance here, if you make a choice, to accomplish something that you have been wanting to accomplish. But you may not be on your own doing this. And like I said, with compassion coming through, it's like unexpected help shows up here. And I see the two people, right? Where it used to be just you. And with the Three of Pentacles coming out, this is an opportunity here to work with someone on something, to build something with someone. It could be about moving in with somebody, just moving for work, right? But with the Three of Pentacles, it's wanting to be recognized for what you do, though, too. But it is working with someone here. But I think it looks good. It's just that it's not... I don't think it's something that, you're ready to do, but, later on in the week, you may be able to. It may be a little bit easier for you to make this choice. And then mystery. You may feel stuck right now. You may feel like you're stuck in a situation, but just have patience because this mystery will unfold, right? Be patient with, the mystery of everything that's happening. I like it. I think it looks good other than the fact that, you're stuck right now. And that makes sense with the Two of Swords being there. Either stuck in a situation or stuck with not being able to make that clear choice, right? But just be patient, right? All the things that you are not aware of, I feel like, are going to be, coming to light for you, so to speak, here with mystery. It's not bad. It's not bad. And then ask for help and, you have compassion, right? What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need, and you have it here. It's just you have to make the choice to accept it. But with true love and the Lovers, yeah, right? And it may be an opportunity for you to have a really good, meaningful relationship here. But I see the way that you come out on this is really good, But again, going back to death in your environment, something is definitely going to have to end here before, you can go ahead and work on something else. And like I said, I can understand where the difficulty is coming through here. But like I said, it's like you need to stand up now. You know what you need to know. You got to stand up for yourself. You got to stand up for what it is you want to do and be open to the support that may be coming through.